Ladies and gentlemen, bean review. It is so good to be back, folks. I have missed every single one of you daily, and I just know already this day is going to be absolutely joyous. It's going to be filled with happiness and celebration, and well, most importantly, the stars of the show, the beans. And let me tell you right now, we have got some excellent beans to review today. First up, let's dive straight in. I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. First up, returning from, if you'll remember, from Bean Review 1, this bean made my career, and I completely 100% stand by that statement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Corale baked bean. I know. I'm sorry. I can barely keep my emotions here, but God, this bean just means so much to me. It's just, God, it's done so much for me. Like I say, it's really made me the bean reviewer I am today, and it's just, it's so good seeing back. And if you weren't around in the first bean review, you might be fooled by the fancy name Corale. It's a bit European, but this is actually Aldi's own brand, and it's a very good price. And honestly, I'm just excited really to review this bean more than anything. It's back for another crack at the top spot on Bean Review, and God, I'm just, like I say, I'm just absolutely ecstatic to review it. Next up, let's see what we've got. We have, no, I'm sorry, is this a joke? Because if it's a joke, it's not a very funny joke, okay? What does that look like to you? That's Branston. I don't want to see no fucking Branston beans, all right? That's made me angry, that has, okay? I do one of these a year, okay? And now you insult me with Branston. I'm not reviewing this shit, okay? Keep this fucking window open for a reason, yeah? Get out now. I've been waiting to say this for about a year. Let's review some beans. Okay, folks, here we are in the home stretch of the long-awaited Bean Review 3. Now, they've both had a minute in the microwave. 1,000 watts. Let's see what we're working with. We're going to start out with the Challenger, Corale baked bean. Let's see, in their 2 years or so of training and preparation for Bean Review 3, let's see what they've managed to do. Let's see if they've managed to improve. I sure hope they have. Here we go. That were good beans. There's no doubt about that. Absolutely excellent. They have in no doubt improved there. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, just top quality, honestly. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's no point in waiting any longer. Let's just let's review Tesco's on. But if I were Tesco, I would sure bloody well hope that you've, stepped up here, because Corale sure have. Here we go. Tesco's own. Let's have a look. I'm not disappointed. I do feel somewhat let down there. It feels like Tesco just haven't quite, stepped up here. This is 2021. That tastes like a 2020 bean. Which, if it were 2020, would be absolutely fine. They'd be, well, they were top. They won. They were on the throne, but this year round, yeah. And I feel let down because it feels cocky of Tesco there, because they haven't, I didn't give them a lot of advice because they were top. They were absolutely excellent. They were revolutionary last year. But, being a top bean, you can't just rely on the criticism of others. You have got to recognise your weaknesses and improve there. You've got to do that yourself sometimes. It's close. It is still close. I do criticise Tesco here, but it's still an absolutely brilliant bean. They've certainly improved somewhat. But have they improved enough? I will. Give me some time. Allow me to deliberate, and I will be right back to you. See you in a moment. Folks, I'm back. I have deliberated for a few hours, and I am firmly set on a winner. And now, it wasn't a case of one brand of beans was particularly worse than the other. It was just one. At the end of the day, it's two athletes just going up against each other, and one had to come out on top. And, I don't want to tease you any further. I've teased you far enough. The winner of this year's Bean Review 3, well, it can go to no other brand of beans than the Corale baked bean. Now, I wasn't disappointed by Tesco. I just feel as though they've stagnated somewhat. I do grant that they haven't had the 2 years of training that Corale have had leading up to this Bean Review. But still, you've got a year. You're meant to be, number one. You can't just wait for me to tell you what's wrong with your beans. You've got to identify your weak areas and take them on, Tesco have just failed to do that, I feel. Corale, on the other hand, not only have they taken on my criticisms, they've also recognised some of their own. I mean, just tucking into that bean, I felt truly just elated. I did. I felt stupendous. It was just a little bite into heaven, you know? It just, you know, absolutely class. Like I say before, these are two absolute titans going against each other, and you know what? It's good to see. It's nice to see a change in who's on top every now and again, and I'm proud of both beans for, you know, stepping up to the plate this year round and delivering two absolutely excellent contenders. But at the end of the day, like I say time and time again, one does have to come out on top. And folks, this year round, it's Corale baked beans, no doubt about it. I'm glad you could join me, and I hope to see you next year, folks. It's been a corker this year, it absolutely has been, and I hope next year is even better. I'm sure it will be. But yeah, all the beans out there, take all my criticisms, take some time. You've got a year now, you know, deliver. I want to see the best beans I've ever seen next year, and I know you will deliver. So thank you. I have been Alan Richmond. This has been Bean Review 3, and I'm so glad that you could join me today. Just good luck, be safe, have an excellent rest of your day. Goodbye now.